Welcome to another edition of the Intentional Parenting Talk Show. I am Oluwaseyi Fadairo, and I'm glad you are joining us on today's episode. Today, our topic of discussion will be on the parenting manual. I'm sure you would have heard a lot of times that parenting doesn't come with manual. I've heard it too, and sometimes I believe in it until something changed in my mindset. We think, parenting doesn't come with a manual. Parenting is just when you just after marriage, you just give birth and that is it. Let me tell you something. Parenting comes with manual. I say it again, and please read my lips. Parenting comes with manual. We read it at times. Sometimes we don't. Maybe we don't understand it. Maybe we did not see the parenting part of it. Maybe we think the content is irrelevant in this generation. Maybe we think it's old. Maybe we think times have changed and it doesn't work. It's not working. We don't know how to put it together to make it work in this parenting journal. Let me read out the introductory parts, as in the parenting 101 part, the introduction. Let me read out the introduction for you. That is the parenting 101, for you to know that parenting comes with manual. It says, "Behold, children are a heritage of the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward." In another translation, it says, the same manual, children are God's love gifts. They are heaven's generous reward. So imagine packaging a gift, maybe a gadget, that's I don't want to mention any product here. That gadget you're looking forward to, somebody just packaged it to you, wrapped it well, and it landed in front of your house. And it is the latest edition. It has not been seen anywhere. It has not been used anywhere. And GP, you have it all in your hands. And flipping through everything, all you could see is the on button, and you don't know what to do. You checked everywhere, you can't find the manual. How will it look like? It will look as if the person has just punished you. You even go online, you go extra mile to go to Mr. Google to inquire that this new gadget, how will I use it? So tell me, how would God give us these precious little ones and we say it doesn't come with manual? It does come with manual. And the manual is the living Bible. Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 6 to 9. It's my own parenting manual. You can choose to look through the Bible and find out which one is peculiar to you. You know, the word intentional parenting comes from the scripture. It says, "And these words which I command you today shall be in your hearts." Dear parents, be intentional about studying this manual yourself and putting it to heart. Joshua 1:8 says, "This book of the law shall not depart out of my mouth, for I shall meditate on it day and night, that I may observe to do all that is written in it, for then it will make my way prosperous, and then I'll have good success." To have good success in parenting, you need to study, you need to check this manual, you need to put it to heart. I said earlier, you need to study. This manual also tells us that we should study to show ourselves approved unto God, a workman, a parent that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. There are lots of lies in this generation. There are lots of lies jumping around us. When we look through this manual, when we study this manual, and we are well approved, we will be able to pass on the truth to our children, and they will know that which is truth and perfect will of God. You know, this word also is from this manual. It says, do not be conformed to the world. That is, do not be satisfied. Do not be so comfortable living your everyday life without God. You need to be intentional about studying what God says. Verse 7 says, "You shall teach them diligently to your children, and talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up." Dear parents, be intentional about communicating these instructions in this manner to your children. In this manner, it's just one manner. Be intentional about communicating the instructions in this manner to your children. Remember the gadget we talked about? After finding out how to use these gadgets on Google or through the manual, maybe later you found the manual. After checking it out, this is the power button, this, will you just cram the manual in your head and not communicate or relate this manual with the gadget? You have to, so that this gadget will be functional. So for you to intentionally parent your children, then you need to communicate what is written in this manual, all the instructions written in this manual to your children according to their ages. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16 to 18 to 17 says, all scripture is given by inspiration of God, for it is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of God, that our children right now, I'm changing it, may be complete, thoroughly equipped for every good work. Do you want your children to be thoroughly equipped for every good work? Then you don't need to read this manual alone. You don't need to cram this manual alone. You need to communicate it to your children or to your child. Let them know the heart of God. Let them know the heart of their author. He's the creator. He's the one that formed them. He formed them before they even knew themselves. He formed them in the womb. So we need to communicate this manual to our children. The next verse 8 says, you shall write them on the doorpost of your house and on your gates, dear parents. These instructions must be within and without the child. It must not be adhered to. It must not just be obeyed when they are in the house. They must obey it either they are at home or not. It should be their lifestyle. It should be their everyday living. One part of this manner says in Philippians chapter 4 verse 8, it says, whatever things are true, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are noble, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue and if there is anything worthy of praise, meditate on these things. Let our children know that this is what they should do any day, any time. And finally, our lives must reflect the examples of what this manual is saying to our children. Our lives must reflect the examples of what this manual is saying to our children, because the manual doesn't just govern the little ones, it governs us as well. I want to read the verse 9 of Philippians chapter 4. It says, these things which you've learned and received and heard and saw in me, these do, and the God of peace will be with you. Remember, we are always quoting the scripture. Our children will be taught by the Lord, and great shall be their peace. This is to let us know that God himself had written the instructions. Teachers, they have lesson notes, they have manuals, they have teaching aids, they have everything just to show just to be able to communicate the message to the children, saying our children will be taught by the Lord and great shall be their peace, means that we are handing over the manual to our children so that our children will enjoy peace and will also enjoy the peace of God. May the Lord help us. May the Lord crown our efforts with success. I want to remind you again, when you hear parenting doesn't come with manner, let people know that parenting comes with manner, and the Living Bible is the only manual that can aid one in this parenting journey. He knows the way, he knows the end before the beginning. He knows our children. He formed them in the womb. They are fearfully and wonderfully made. They are made for wonders. Check out what is written of them. Check out the Bible. Teach them with the Bible. Instruct them with the Bible. Also live a life of the Bible, and at the end of the day, God will be glorified in the lives of your children, in the lives of my children, and also in our homes and in our world at large. Have a wonderful time.